Hey, good evening, everybody. This is the Champion Principal. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Hey, guys, I want to try something different. I know many of you all follow me when I make different posts, and I try to always make posts that will be intriguing, that's thought provoking, that you guys would enjoy, that kind of make you want to have a dialogue and have a discussion. And also, I know some of you all know that. Um, I have different presentations that I give on a small level, and I come back and I post things. And I know I get many people to ask me, hey, why don't you post the presentation so we can hear what you're talking about? So I say, I start doing little snippets of what I do as I build up and keep developing and growing and to that large level. But right now, we're just on a small level, and I go do different presentations to different audiences. And it's really been a hit. It's really been a hit. So I really enjoyed it. So as you know, I'm champion principal. I call myself the champion principal because I feel that I'm a champion educator. I'm the champion educator for all the people, for the community, for the students, for the teachers. This is my 19th year in education, believe it or not. I started my career in DeKalb County, Georgia. Worked in DeKalb County 8 years. Worked in um, Alabama 1 year as a teacher. Then I went on to be an assistant principal for 4 years, and now I just completed my 5th year as a principal. And I have my own research. Guys, I have my own research. Many of y'all know. Um, of course, I have a doctor's degree, and I use that doctorate degree to do research and to use my everyday research to come up with my own ideas and beliefs and ideas and strategies along with other beliefs and things. So I just thought that, hey, it'd be a good idea to come and talk to you guys and to just get on here and just talk live with you for a minute. Now, one of my main goals is to try to find ways to impact children. Also, try to find ways to provide strategies and resources for parents. I know one of the biggest things right now is like a lot of us say we don't know what to do with our boys and girls, especially our boys. I've been in this business 18, 19 years now. There are some simple things that we can do with our boys and girls. Of course, education is one of the most important things that we can do. Now, with that being said, you got to have great teachers, got to have great administrators, you got to have a great school environment, and that's for people like me. That's my responsibility to make sure I have a good school who pay attention to the boys and girls' needs, not only academically but also socially. They have a lot of social needs that they need, and we as educators got to pay attention to those social needs as well that our boys and girls may need. Of course, their nutrition needs, so we got to make sure we provide the right nutrition for them as well. And along with all that, we have to do a better job with our counselors and our social workers to tackle these social emotional learning concerns. Because our boys and girls have a lot of concerns. They're some of the brightest kids that you ever meet. Throughout my 18 years, but what I've learned is that a lot of times they still come with a whole bunch of baggage. They come with a whole bunch of stuff. And that's where we, as educators, have to figure out a way to get rid of some of that baggage, get rid of some of that stuff, get rid of some of that stress, get rid of some of those deficiencies. And that's where you need great educators. And I know somebody's wondering, well, what about the parents? Well, guys, as educators, there's not much we can do about parents. Parents are sending us the best they have. Now, we can provide different resources for the parents. We can support the parents. We can encourage the parents. But on a lot of cases, parents just doing the best they can. They're depending on us. So it's great to develop a great partnership with the parents. But we as educators got to just make sure we do all we can do for those 8 hours that we have those boys and girls there. Now, it's going to take a lot of work. It doesn't matter whether you're rich, poor, whether you're super smart, not so smart. All boys and girls need to be educated. And we have to find a way to make sure we educate them. And again, we have to make sure we have the best teachers, the best educators in place who understand all children. Not just some, they got to understand all children. So we got to be able to teach to a variety of different learning styles. We have to, I mentioned that word baggage, we got to worry about, we have to, not worry about, but we have to make sure we focus on that baggage or those factors that they come with so they can actually learn. Because if we don't take away some of that baggage, if we don't take away some of those issues and concerns, there's no way we'll be able to teach them. And so I think we as a society, we have to just pay more attention to our boys and girls. It's not just so simple, just send them to school and say, hey, you're going to learn. It's more than that, guys. You have to do so much more. Parents, we have to make sure that we send our boys and girls to school student ready, ready to learn, ready to learn. So we have to just make sure we're doing everything as parents that we can do possibly. Like, don't let them stay up all night. It's something simple you can do. Don't let them stay up all night. Provide a healthy meal for them. Talk to them about discipline. Talk to them about making right choices. If you have the little bitty ones, like, I work in elementary now, so there's little things you can do. You can help them with the little sight words. It's easy. Hey, cat, sat. That's not that difficult, guys. So we can just help them with sight words and the little things the letters A, B, C, D, E, F, G. That's easy, guys. It's practice, practice, practice. And if you're doing this before they actually come to kindergarten, before they even hit pre-K, it will make a big, big difference. So those are some of the things that you can do. And support the teachers. We're not going to have a winning situation if the parent and the teacher is not getting along. If the parent and the teacher is not on the same page, it's not going to work. Try your best to support those teachers. Now, if the teacher's doing something that they should not be doing, of course, I get it, I understand. But that's when you have a principal or the other powers that may be that you need to go talk to and focus on. But what I've learned, if we as parents focus on the things that we can control and the teachers focus on the things that they can control, we will have a beautiful partnership, guys. Many people just act like they don't get it. I've seen it over and over with education. We seem like we're just baffled about why certain students are not learning. Guys, look, I do believe all boys and girls can learn, but it's going to be a tough, tough challenge. It's a tough, tough challenge. That's why you got to have that excellent teacher in place. You got to have parents who believe in their boys and girls to help encourage them and motivate them. And that's what we do. I believe in motivation. I believe in encouragement. I believe in academic excellence. I believe that all boys and girls can learn. And you got to love them. You have to love them from day one. You have to be standing outside, waiting on them when they come in, showing that love and showing that concern. So those are some things that we can do to help our boys and girls. This is just session 1. Thank you for listening. I'll see you soon.